Life story, creating bigger worlds in a small studio. Some of the brightest and most imaginative worlds in Life's photographs start inside a small, simple studio. With the right lighting, a themed background, and a few carefully chosen props, that same space can transform into a Christmas room, a school portrait set, or a completely different world. The final photographs rarely show how limited the room behind them actually is. Photography had been part of Life's life for years, but it became more serious after she bought a DSLR to document her son growing up. As more people began asking her to photograph their families and milestones, something that started as a personal passion slowly became a business. This September marks 10 years since she began charging for her work. However, studio photography was not easy for her at first. Her first indoor setup was in the third bedroom of her trailer. The space was challenging to work in, and the vinyl backdrop she could afford at the time did not create the look she wanted. Instead of giving up on studio photography, her frustration led her to search for a better solution. With a limited budget, she found a pink abstract cake cloth backdrop that worked well for portraits, headshots, and school photos. It gave her a more workable setup, but the bigger change came from what she learned while using it. Leif learned how to shape and diffuse light, control shadows, and understand how each part of a set affected the final photograph. Over time, the studio became less about having a perfect room and more about knowing how to use the space she had. Today, Leif describes her photography as clean and intentional. She photographs families, milestones, dance recitals, competitions, and the special moments people want to remember forever. She can build a full set from scratch, but themed backdrops help her work more efficiently when time and floor space are limited. With a few props added around the scene, she can create a complete scene without filling the entire studio. You would never know that some of the worlds and magic I've created were in such a small, plain space before I got my hands on it, she says. After nearly 10 years in business, Leif still approaches photography as an art form. She is always thinking about the next idea and how to bring it to life. The advice she would give her younger self as a photographer is simple: stop hesitating, keep picking up the camera, and do not quit every time something does not work right away. The room may be small. What she creates inside it does not have to be.